And a very warm welcome to round 4 of the V10 R-League, brought to you once again from the Gfinity Arena in London. Today we have a crucial match as teams who have both found some winning form face off against one another, with the loser almost certainly out of the reckoning for a playoff spot. Yas Heat, fresh from their win over R8G, take on a resurgent Red Bull Racing Esports. Team Redline are out in front on 10 points and certain to be taking one of the 3 playoff places. Aston Martin are in second on 8 points and are sitting out this round, which means Yas Heat and Red Bull both have a massive opportunity today to close the gap on the second place team. Oh, we see it again. They've banned Yas Marina. We really want to go racing here at some point this season, but they've decided to pick Magello. Red Bull Racing Esports, they've banned Spa and they've picked to go racing at Silverstone. 2 tracks that we've raced at quite a lot in round 4.
We're ready then, and it is underway for the first race, the relay between the 2 teams, and not a great start for Biancalila.
It is not. Tourmaline leading away at the moment. Biancalila in the slipstream, but won't have an opportunity into turn 1, it has to be said, although getting very close indeed. Does Manuel.
Box for a pit stop, and they're both going in. Oh, we can see Yas Heat going in way too deep. Biancalila has gone in way too hot, and you'd have to say he's probably going to get a speeding penalty because of that.
Wow, that was unbelievably late on the brakes from Biancalila. I thought maybe it was going for a cheeky move, but there's only grass there. But you have to wonder exactly whether or not Biancalila is going to get a penalty for that. We'll have to wait and see.
Actually, pit behind Tourmaline. Definitely a turning point in this race. It's not overly wise to follow your opponent into the pit lane at a track where it's so difficult to overtake. You know, when free space is such a premium here at Magello, I think they definitely would have changed their strategy if they had their time over again.
And it's 2.2 seconds. You can see both of the cars in that camera shot, but it's not going to be close enough for Simon Weigang as Graham Carroll rounds the final corner.
Here he comes up to the line. It's going to be Graham Carroll and Red Bull getting the first point of the match. Yas Heat have a 1-2-3 lockout here in this team race at Magello. Away we go here in Magello, and it looks like a great start from Joni Tourmaline there down in P4. He shoots the lead as he goes round the outside of all the Yas Heat drivers. Can he hold it as he goes down into turn 1? It's side by side between him and Biancalila. Biancalila squeezes him out, and that promotes Tomei up in the second place, Matt.
What a start from Joni Tourmaline. I thought he was going to come out of that with the lead out of turn 1, but Biancalila just squeezes him just about fairly, I'd say. It's a little bit rude, but it's within the rule book, I'd say. So Tourmaline might be complaining over the radio, you don't know, but Red Bull now 3, 4, 6 after starting 4, 5, 6, so a little bit of an improvement. Garcia, a poor, Weigang, a poor start, sorry, down to P6 from second on the grid. So Simon Weigang has had an absolute shocker, and it gives Red Bull a little bit of hope.
He's done it! Weigang has made a move on Garcia. We have seen an overtake at Magello, and we didn't even see it on our screen.
I was going to say, I was looking at Tomei thinking, wait, what's happening? And it was, in fact, Weigang getting through on Garcia. And as you say, is it the first overtake we've seen after lap 1?
Yes. It's been pretty dry around here.
Wow, Mugello really giving all the great action, huh?
But there you go, scenes here in Magello. We have an overtake on our hands. What is Garcia's response to that going to be? Yas Heat only strengthening their position.
Either we need DRS or we need to ban people being able to vote for Mugello. Either way, round the final corner is Biancalila, and he's going to take the victory for Yas Heat.
1-2, you can see weaving on the straight. He's very happy with that performance. Great job, Yas Heat. They level it up with Red Bull.
A comprehensive win for Yas Heat in the team race, with Manuel Biancalila making up for his mistake in the relay race to take the win here. He was ably supported by Cedric Tomei in second, and we even saw Simon Weigang gain a place on track with an overtake at Mugello. So after 2 races at Mugello, the teams are tied at 1 point each, and this match is looking delicately poised as we head to our next.
It's time then for the relay race, and we have a solid start there from the Red Bull of Joni Tourmaline. He follows Biancalila down into turn 1.
He does indeed, very cleanly away, both of them. And we've seen so many times in the relay race where one team can make a mistake, especially on lap 1 cold tyres, which means there's a little less grip than they'll have throughout the rest of the race. Of course, with the driver swaps, cold tyres is a major factor for quite a bit of at least the first few corners of the stint. I love how I say stints, even if it's a one-lap stint. Here's Tormula having a little look at Biancalila, but Biancalila just makes sure that his car's wide enough to not allow Tormula to try a move there. He would have had to go around the outside, which would have been audacious, to say the least.
They'll probably do the opposite to what Yas Heat do. Yas Heat dive in, so Red Bull stay out. Called it, Matt.
You called it, Ben. You are Mystic Meg. I don't know what I'd call
Who's that?
Yeah. Someone with a crystal ball. Either way, Tormula carries on, uses the Joker lap for the Red Bull team. And I'm sure, as you say, it was just do the opposite of whatever the other team do. So right now, Tormula's going to push on, try and set a really quick lap time, tyres up to temperature. And where are they going to come out? This is going to be quite close. I'd imagine Red Bull may be ahead here, but he's going to pick up speed. It's Garcia and actually Tomei is ahead, so they have track position and, crucially, tyres that are warmer right now.
Wow, so that was completely against the grain. We thought that Yas Heat were going to emerge behind with the stunning in-lap from Joni Tormula, but Tomei, cool, calm under pressure. It's fine. Missed an apex or two, but still remains in the lead. Lock up for the Yas Heat driver, I believe, but I believe that is a nice little time gain for Red Bull, provided that they didn't speed into the pit lane. From the naked eye, it didn't look like they did, but I could be entirely wrong on these things.
As you usually are.
Yes, and I usually am, Matthew. You're in trouble.
Oh, no, you call me Matthew. I am in trouble. This is going to be interesting. This is probably the first time, at least I have, as a newbie to the series, where it's a straight fight in the pit lane onto the final lap. So it's going to be crucial that they have a 45-second pit stop and not 1/10 over.
Yeah, certainly is. There's going to be so much pressure on the incoming drivers, that being Carroll and Weigang, I believe, finishing off the race for Yas Heat. So they're going to have to be watching that timer at the bottom of their screen like an absolute hawk. We've got some team radio coming in.
If you see the 5, go.
What? We said when we see the 4.
Dude, trust me.
When I see the 5.
You lift. In case you lift.
When I see the 5,
Yes. Dude, I went 2 seconds late. We would have been ahead by, like, I don't know how much.
So Carroll's actually jumped Weigang. So we just heard the team radio there. A little bit of confusion. And Red Bull lead this race, which they shouldn't have. And it looks as though Red Bull are going to take the lead in the series. Will Yas Heat have anything to say, anything to dispute for the stewards? But here comes Carroll round the final corner to take the victory. And 2-1, Red Bull. Here we go then. We have Biancalila and Tormula on the front row. And away we go, and it seems as though Tormula gets a great start going down towards turn 1, but Biancalila just about covering off side by side through turn 1. Biancalila runs a little bit wide. You've also got Weigang getting stuck in there. Round the outside he goes of Tormula. Is that going to be a 1-2 for Yas Heat? It is indeed. What can Tormula do? He's going to hang it all the way round the outside. It's great racing for P2. No. Tormula on the grass, and he's been sent wide, and that promotes Weigang to P2.
Yeah, Weigang gave Tormula a bit of a shove there at turn 3, I believe it was. And now Weigang is up into the lead somehow. Biancalila has let him go through. So Simon Weigang, the big winner out of that, he's gone from 3rd to 1st in this team race here in Silverstone. But yeah, I think the stewards might have a little look at Weigang's moves down into turn 3. Yeah, you can see he's going to have a run here on this straight. He'll be in the slipstream here. Is Biancalila going to defend? He is moving to the middle part of the track and now to the inside. Carroll goes right around the outside. He'll have the inside for the next right-hander. Can he make it stick though? No. No space is permitted through there, and Biancalila holds on for now.
Oh, so close. Carroll just deciding to try and hang it all the way round the outside, but Biancalila closed the door with a late braking manoeuvre. Fortunately for him, Biancalila is sitting there in P2, fending off the 3 Red Bulls that we can see on our screens right now. But we come into the final lap, and Carroll is eager to go for the move. He dives up to the inside, a little bit of contact with Biancalila, and maybe there's even more contact. So that actually could potentially put Red Bull in with a chance of a dead heat, and right now it is, Ben.
Wow, it's tied up with Bianca Lila dropping to 5th and Tomei in 6th. So Bianca Lila needs to respond quickly. He had more contact on the exit phase of the corner. Then he got out of shape with wheel spin, touched the grass, and then ended up in 5th place in the end. So, wow, Yasin have just completely dropped the ball on this one. It was all off the back of Viagang's slightly slow pace. It put Bianca Lila under pressure. Carol went for the move, as a sim racing driver would, went for a gap, and now Red Bull have managed to steal a point technically away from Yas Heat. They won't be getting that point themselves, but you know, there's still a sector to go. Anything could happen.
Oh, you love that phrase, Ben. And also, you know, anything could happen in terms of the stewards as well. They'll be taking a look at that incident to see if there was any fault either on the Yas Heat or Red Bull drivers. But Vigang, he's shown a little bit of nerves in the last couple of laps, but he's going to come round the final few corners and secure victory in that Yas Heat car. But right now, as it stands provisionally, the 3 Red Bulls, 2nd, 3rd and 4th, will mean that it is a draw and a dead heat in this final race.
That's the best draw I've ever seen.
Well, the teams finished tied over the line, but both Yoni Tomula and Nesta Garcia were given time penalties for causing avoidable contact and demoted down the standings, meaning Yas Heat gained the points they needed to win the final team race. When we look at the match result, it is a 2-all tie between Yas and Red Bull. Yas twice coming from behind to level the contest. Well, we have just seen then, that matchup did in fact finish 2-all. We didn't expect that. So a 2-all draw doing neither teams too many favours, with both remaining in the same positions as they began the round. Yas Heat currently lie 3rd and in the final playoff spot, but have now finished their series, so we'll have to wait and see what happens in Red Bull's final race against R8G.